I'm Kid Chef Eliana, and it's time for Food Passport. I will be exploring ingredients from around the world. Today, I will be making roasted Thai green eggplant and tomatoes. So our ingredients today are green Thai eggplant, tomatoes, garlic, onions, olive oil, sesame oil, soy sauce, and Thai basil. First, I'm going to start by cutting my eggplant into quarters. Just cutting these into quarters and putting them in a small casserole dish. And these green Thai eggplants are actually a member of the nightshade family, and they're actually a fruit. I know, believe it or not, they are, because they have seeds inside of them and they're actually a berry, but they're mostly treated as a vegetable. Now, when you are actually cutting these, before you cut them, you have to lift up these little leafy things at the top, you can see, and they actually have thorns on them. So they're really, like, they can poke you, so you have to be really careful. And yeah, I actually learned my lesson. So you have to be really careful, and you lift them up, and then after you lift them up on the sides, you can just cut the tops off, just like that. And then you also want to cut the bottom off so it has a foot, right? Just like that, and then you can cut them into quarters. So it's super easy, and I'm actually, a professional, and I can handle knives, but you can always have your parents cut them for you. So lift them up, and then cut the tops and the bottoms off. Can't wait. Alright, so I've cut all these into quarters, and now I'm going to dice my tomato, and I already cored my tomato. So I'm just going to do kind of big chunks. You don't want to make them too small. Alright, that's perfect, and then just give it a nice quick dice, like that. You want some kind of big chunks in there. You don't want them too tiny, and then put them right in the casserole dish. And then do this one. Cut that in half, and then some dices. Perfect. Throw them right in there. Now I am going to throw in the garlic, and then also the onion. So I already minced my garlic, and this is about a half a cup of white onions, and all the exact measurements will be on my website, kidchefeliana.com. And then I'm going to make my marinade. So I have right here just a bowl. I'm going to put about a quarter cup of olive oil in here. Alright, it's good. And then I have some sesame oil. Alright, going in there. You don't want to put too much sesame oil, or else, I forgot to take the top off, it'll be too strong. So, add that in here, and that's about good. Okay, and then I have some soy sauce going in as well, and this will take the place of the salt, so you don't need any salt in here. Alright. So I'm going to give that a little stir, like that. Whoop! Alright, and then pour it right over. And then mix this together. Give it a nice stir, and then I will put this in the oven at 400 degrees and bake it roast it for 30 minutes. I'll see you then. My eggplant is finished, and it looks delicious. So when I put it in the oven, I actually covered it with some tin foil to help that cook faster, and it roasted so nicely. And then at the end, you just want to taste that to make sure you don't need to add any salt and pepper. If you need to, salt and pepper to taste. So now it's time for me to taste. This looks so delicious, and I have some Thai basil on top with some tomatoes. That's so good. Oh my gosh, that tastes so delicious. I love that, and I know you're gonna love it too. Well, cool kids cook and make roasted eggplant. Bon appetit!